spreadsheet, database, and word processing machine. If you had a Macintosh in 1984, you'd understand and you would agree with me that we were 0 for 3 there, right? There was a product called Aldous PageMaker that created a field of flowers called desktop publishing, and desktop publishing saved Apple completely. If it was not for Aldous PageMaker and desktop publishing, we would all be listening to music on 60-minute cassette tapes to this day. So, I believe that Aldous PageMaker was a gift from God to Apple Computer. I truly do believe that. And I am a Christian, and one of the reasons why I believe in God, and I fully understand that this is not exactly C.S. Lewis level reasoning, what I'm about to tell you. Okay? But one of the reasons why I believe in God is that there is no other explanation for Apple's continued survival. There must be a benevolent God. The point here is let 100 flowers blossom. Take your best shot. See who's using it. If they love it, give them more reasons to love it. This has a corollary. The corollary is, what about the people who are rejecting your church? Should you go and talk to them and ask them why and try to fix your church in order to appeal to them? I don't know exactly the answer to that question, but I will tell you in my career, it's been my experience that if people don't get it in the first 15 minutes, they never get it. And you could build the argument that if people don't get it, rather than killing yourself trying to get them to get it, you should just move on. But for sure, let 100 flowers blossom. You will never know unless you do that. The 8th thing is to churn, baby, churn. This is stolen from the Black Panthers. They said burn, baby, burn. But what revolutionaries have to do is churn, baby, churn. They have to take version 1 of a Macintosh and make it version 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.5, 2.0. Same thing with the church. This is one of the hardest things to do, because part of being an innovator is you have to be in denial. You have to be in denial because many people are going to tell you it can't be done, it shouldn't be done, it isn't necessary. You need to ignore the bozos. But once you ship, then you need to listen again. How to evolve your product. Churn, baby, churn. The 9th thing is to niche thyself. And this is all the marketing you need to know. Okay, this one slide. Vertical axis measures the degree of uniqueness of your product, your service, or your church. Horizontal axis measures the value of that product, service, or church. If you are in the lower right corner where you have something of great value, but lots of people do the same thing, you will be like Dell. You always have to compete on price. Same hardware, same software, you have to compete on price. This is not the worst corner to be in, because obviously you're providing value, but you have to compete on price. The next corner is the corner where you create something that only you do. Only you do. It is truly unique, but it is of no value. In that corner, you're just stupid. You own a market that doesn't exist. The next corner is even worse. In that corner, you have something of no value and it's not unique. That's the .com, pets.com corner. In the .com, pets.com corner, well, I have to take you back in history. There used to be a company called pets.com. How many of you remember pets.com? Okay, so for those of you who don't remember, there was a way you could buy dog food online a few years ago. And it was patent-pending, curve-jumping, revolutionary new business, right? Now, let me explain the dog food business. The dog food business is very simple. You have a cow, you have a dog. You need to kill the cow, put it in a can, get it to the dog. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. It's just supply chain management, dead cows in cans to dogs. Not that hard. So people looked at this and said, my God, why is this so hard? Why do we have this pet food store in the middle sucking off all the margin? Let's eliminate the pet food store. We could discount pet food 25%. What a revolution. The problem is that dead cows in cans weigh a lot. And then you have to be there when the UPS driver drops off the dead cows in cans. That's not convenient. So really, buying pet food wasn't that valuable. And then people like me, we funded pets.com, mypets.com, epets.com, ipets.com, catalystpets.com. There were 16 ways to buy pet food online for more money and have to be at home. Hence the .com implosion. So, I want to show you the corner you should be in with some tangible examples. One example is Fandango. I love to watch TV. I'm the only person in California who will tell you I love to watch TV. And I'm not talking just about, you know, PBS specials about Elizabethan England. Honestly, my favorite shows are The Unit and 24. I know. I'm Allstate Insurance because I like Dennis Haysbert. I think that's a completely rational reason for going with Allstate. You know? And I'm all for Jack Bauer. You know, like, if Jack Bauer asks you a question and you don't answer, you either get shot or tasered. I understand that. He gets a lot done in 24 hours. He doesn't sweat, he doesn't eat, he doesn't stink, he gets a lot done in 24 hours. He's the man. So anyway, we love TV, so we love movies. And in California, where I'm from, the only place you can buy a ticket for a movie online and print it at home is Fandango. Because I don't know about you, but if any of you have lots of kids, taking them to a movie and finding out the ticket is sold out is a bummer. Even if it's not sold out, standing in line with them is a bummer. Fandango, where I live, is the only way you can get a movie ticket online. So that's one example. Second example is a ClearCard. ClearCard helps you get through airport security in about 25 airports in under 5 minutes. In my case, San Jose, San Francisco, Orlando, LaGuardia, Kennedy, Denver, those are the main airports for me. I can always get through security in under 5 minutes. If you are a business traveler, $110 a year for a ClearCard can change your life. ClearCard is the only way to do it. Frightening emergency. This watch has a little antenna at the 5 o'clock position. If you unscrew it, it puts out a signal. This signal is emergency signal to other airplanes. So this is not something you do when you took the wrong exit coming to Mariners, okay? This is something when you're really up the creek. This is when you're about to die because you've gone off the trail and you're frozen and nobody can find you. This watch can save your life. This is a smart car. Everybody has a car that can park parallel to the curb. How many of you have cars that can park perpendicular? That is a unique car. Every one of these examples is a product or service that is unique and valuable to me, right? Print tickets at home, get through airport security, watch that will save my life, or park perpendicular to the curb. How is your church in the upper right-hand corner? What is it that you are unique? What is it that makes you special? And is your specialness, your uniqueness valuable? Because you could be unique and special in a way that's not valuable and you will appeal to no one. Then you're just stupid. You need to be unique and valuable. That's where history is made. That's where meaning is made. That's where everything is done, in that upper right corner. All of marketing boils down to unique